It's finally here, but it's at perfect timing.
I never dreamed that I would be doing my 15th Broadway show.
It's my Broadway debut.
I'm making my Broadway debut.
We get to make our Broadway debuts together, and it's beyond special.
First role that I've originated on Broadway.
When I think about the history of America, when I think about the story of America, you can't just tell a story that doesn't include the people. A lot of what we've explored in this production is talking and recognizing and acknowledging the people who have been omitted from history. And so to actually see those identities, those intersectionalities, that culture that history brought to the stage, it allows people to not only see a show, but to see themselves.
It's a classic show that's been reimagined to change the gaze, to show the way a new generation might view it, and also to help people realize that the past is not always sacred, and there's things that we need to change in our nation. As a democracy, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness is great, but we also need equality and equanimity.
I think it's telling that this cast is seen as revolutionary when people like us have been existing since the beginning of time. And the fact that we've had to wait this long to play dead white guys on Broadway is wild. And I'm just so excited for when everybody in this cast actually gets to be on another big commercial stage, not playing a dead white guy.
The jacket says that trans people have always existed, and yet they have not been given that space in the theatrical canon for almost, as long as it has existed. And so it is so important that we are getting trans people and non-binary people up on stage, so that way people who are coming to the shows are getting the representation they deserve.
And I want to showcase to other people, non-traditional casting can include people that look like me.
We performed at ART to sell out crowds. Returning returning patrons came back over and over again to see it. It's been beyond exciting. They are on their feet screaming the entire show. People are in tears, they're laughing, they're just enjoying the entire thing.
It's revolutionary, it's powerful, it's funny, and you leave the show hopefully thinking a bit differently than you did when you first walked in.
I didn't know this musical. I only knew that it won the Tony Award in 1969 and it beat Hair. And I thought, what could possibly be better than Hair? And then I got to know this show and I read it and I thought this musical is speaking to our country right now.
It feels timely.
It has been a joy finding this character, watching my fellow castmates bring their characters to life. It's been a joy.
We didn't change any of the wording. We didn't make a new story. We're telling the same story with a bunch of different people.
Having our audience engage with something that is familiar in an unfamiliar way.
It feels so empowering, especially telling a story where a lot of people that looked like us weren't even invited with a seat at the table. So we decided to build our own table and retell this story. And it's powerful, it's beautiful, and I think it has the power to shift the world.
The energy that they bring is so crucial to this show, to making it feel fresh and new. And I think that, they're all going to be stars. It's just exciting to watch.
In the show, I actually wear a necklace and earrings that are the fertility symbol of my mom's tribe in the Philippines. And Amelia Sosa, our costume designer, was so thrilled that I brought that in, and I sent a link and they let me use it. And now it's on Broadway, and I'm so excited to share that part of my heritage.
I just hope that everybody who comes to see this comes with an open mind and an open heart and just ready to receive this story and how it's being portrayed on stage.
The fun, we're having a lot of fun.
Come see it and laugh.
You haven't seen 1776 until you've seen our 1776.